أشراف مطلوب وطالبه لله أكرام من يمشي على قدم. العلم نور مبين يستضيء به أهل السعادات والجهال في الظلم.
Inshallah, if you haven't understood it properly here, when we go back to the lesson of the revision, we're going to have a revision anyway here. Once we complete the booklet, once we have a booklet to go through, we're going to go from the beginning. Al-Hajb. Go on. There's no one but an in-law. They're not your dhul arham. They're not your dhul arham. طيب الحجب. Read that تعريف يا عبد الله. تعريف الحجب. منع من قام به سبب الإرث من الإرث بالكلية أو من أوفر حظيه. خلاص صح؟ طيب what is حجب؟ حج إخواني أخواتي، حجب is when someone blocks another person, prohibited from or prevented from inheriting. Okay? منع preventing. منع preventing. A person who has a reason for inheriting. Preventing a person who has a reason to inherit min al-irthi, from inheriting. Someone who's normally entitled to inherit, you're preventing him from inheriting. In two ways. Bil kulliya, in totality, or awfar hadhayhi, or the higher rate of what he would get, or the higher portion of what he would normally get. Okay, so for example, if I give you an example, the first one, a son, ibn, is he not entitled to the inheritance of his father? Sah, he's entitled, right? طيب. What if the ibn is a kafir? Does he inherit him? No. Is there not a reason for him to inherit? Sah, there's a reason for him to inherit, because he's the son of the deceased. However, there's a mani' that prohibits him from inheriting in totality, which is kufr. So he's out the picture. Understood? Right. So that is if a person is blocked in totality. What about what does the zawj get here? If there's a zawj and an ibn, zawja and an ibn, she gets a thumun. أوفر حظيه, we've taken her away from her higher portion because of the son. That is called hajb. That is called hajb. So hajb is when someone is prohibited or prevented from inheriting. Someone is prevented from inheriting. Hajb. حجب عن كذا. يعني حجب عن. طيب. أنواع الحجب. Oh, let's put it here. أنواع الحجب. Two types. الحجب بالوصف. الحجب بالوصف أو بشخص. الحجب بوصف أو بشخص. Okay. حجب بوصف. means you're preventing a person from inheriting. Who remembers in the Muqaddimah we studied mawani' al-irth? These mawani', what were they? رق قتل اختلاف الدين. طيب اختلاف الدين. Okay. These are a description. Al-Hajj bil-wasf. Al-Hajj blocking bi-wasfin because of a trait. You're blocking someone from inheriting because of a trait. طيب. That trait, i.e. موانع. موانع الإرث. موانع الإرث. They're the things that prevent a person from inheriting. Okay. So for example, a riq. If a person is a slave and his father dies away, does he inherit his father? No. If a person dies, the slave, if he dies, do his children inherit him? No. What about if the father, if a son kills his father, he doesn't inherit him. Why? Because he killed him. So because of him killing him, that is a sabab, لا يرث القاتل المقتول, أو كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. The killer, or لا يرث القاتل شيئا, أو كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. The one that kills does not inherit from the one that he has killed. The third is اختلاف الدين. اختلاف الدين. So is there a sabab or a person for them not inheriting? A sabab, there's a reason. And that reason is one of these three. Okay. Al-hajbu bil-shakhsi is when you're prevented inheritance because of an individual. When you're prevented from inheriting because of an individual. Okay, for example, a person passes away and he leaves behind an ab and a jad. Who inherits? The ab inherits. What does the jad get? Nothing. حُجِبَ بهذا الشخص. الحجب بالشخص. This person, this individual has now given him hajj, or has blocked him out. So he's literally just blocked him. But it is a person. It is not. Is there a trait that we can describe him with that can say that that's the reason why we gave the ab? No. Apart from the fact that he is just closer to the deceased. طيب. Jadda, Who inherits here? The Jadda, what do we say? She's a kafira, or she's a slave, or she's لا. We say حُجِبت بالشخص. She's been blocked because of a shakhs, because of this person. Yeah? Because of this person. Okay. Who inherits here? What does he get? Nothing. So the ibn mahjubun. So we say ibn huna mahjubun. He is blocked. Why is he blocked? Is it because he's a kafir or he's a slave or he killed his father? No. Why is he blocked? Bishakhs, because of a person. Is that understood? طيب. A person may ask, what's the difference between the two? Is there anything that you can tell immediately? One is a reason, one is a person. Excellent. This one you can still potentially inherit, sahih, but with that one you can't inherit. Sorry, sisters? Any ones? Okay, Nuqsan. With that one, that's it. That's one higman or. No. One of the differences is that this can happen to anyone. Anyone that inherits can be blocked by way of al-wasf. So remember some time ago I said there are 6 people that can never be blocked and that always inherit in any case that they're in. Al-abawan, al-zawjan, and al-waladan, al-bint wal-ibn, صح? Okay. For example, if someone's wife is a Ahl Kitab, does she inherit him? Khalas. Even though she's the zawja, although we did say zawja what? always inherits. But here the zawja doesn't inherit. Not because there's someone blocking her or no other reason. It's just because she is a what? A kafira. Right. What about if a father passes away and he leaves tons of wealth and one of his sons is a slave? Does his son inherit him? Does his son inherit him? I thought we said that the son always inherits. Because of the wasf, he doesn't inherit. Is that understood? Okay. That is that. Also, another difference is that the hajb, the person that is there, whether he's there or not, is the same. Sorry, the wasf. Whether he's there or not, he's exactly the same. And it makes no difference. If I give an example, wasf, right? Ab, ibn, kafir, ibn. Okay? This middleman, this kafir here, this ibn, he doesn't get anything because of a wasf. Like, he gets, obviously it's the father that's passed away. Or let's say even the father's there. No, let's say the father's the one that's passed away. This person gets jami'ul mal. Sah? So whether this ibn is there or not, the money will always go to the ibn. Whether he's there or not, it makes no difference. Whether he's there or not, it makes no difference. Okay. However, at times, with hajb al-shakhs, even if a person is not inheriting, sometimes he can still decrease the person from inheriting. For example, what does the and the ab get here? You know how to distribute it, sah? The is going to get what? طيب. Okay. Okay. A person passes away. He leaves behind an and an ab and 5 kafir brothers. طيب. What was the condition for the to inherit? عدم الجمع من الإخوة. طيب, what does she get here? She'll still get thuluth. Why? Ya akhi, whether they're there or not, or it's the same thing. They count for nothing. طيب? Because they're now محجوبون بوصف. They're blocked because of a what? Because of a reason. خلاص. لحظة. Five إخوة مسلمون. 5 brothers, 5 Muslim brothers. Right? And a mother and a father. Hold on. Who inherits here? The ab inherits what? What does these people inherit? What? Huh? يا أخي, brothers and عصبات الله يهديكم, you forgot. I need you to carry that ma'lum with you. These are 5 brothers. Do brothers inherit if there's a father there? Do brothers inherit if there's a son there? Do they inherit? No. So they don't get anything, sah? Okay. Does anyone understand where I'm trying to allude to, where I'm getting to? The mother here, huh? No, hold on. Yeah, one sec. The mother gets a thuluth. Who's the person that Ibn mentioned there? Who's Abdurrahman? There's a person that one of the sisters mentioned this masala. Lakin, ala ayati hal, the mother here would normally get a thuluth. Why? Because there's an ab and there's no one else that's inheriting. However, she gets a sudus. Why does she get a sudus? What were the conditions for her to inherit? عدم الجمع من الإخوة and عدم الأولاد. There's no children here, صح? What was the other condition? عدم الجمع من الإخوة, that there's not a group of brothers. Here there's a group of brothers. Huh? they affect her portion, although they don't inherit. They're Fawdawiyin, yeah. So just for the sake of them being there, yeah, they're just there for the sake of it. They've only harmed the mother. They've only harmed the mother. So here, these Ikhwa Muslimun, they've taken the mother down from what? Thuluth to a Sudus. Just because of them being there. But did the Kafirun, did the Kuffar, la? Because whether they're there or not, exactly the same. However, this is the opinion of the Jumhur al-Ulama, the majority of the scholars. Like in the Matan, Sheikh Sa'di rahimahullah, he was on the opinion that la, these five, because they're not inheriting, la, they don't take the mother down from the Thuluth. She always gets her Thuluth. Why? Because the whole reason why she's getting a Sudus is to spare some money for who? Spare some wealth for the brothers. But he's saying, khalas, we're not going to give the brothers anything anyway. Therefore what? We give her a Thuluth. Why are we going to give the Ab all of that, all of the wealth? Is that understood? Go on.
Is there a difference between if the person is a kafir asli and a person is a murtad?
If the person is kafir asli and murtad, no. اختلاف الدين.
So if they accept Islam, one was a murtad and then comes back to Islam.
Like if he comes back to Islam, then he comes back to how he normally was.
If the inheritance distribution, you have a
Lahda. Sah, that's a good question. Here we have Ibn. He's a kafir. The Ibn is a kafir. Who does the wealth go to? Like, he died, someone died, yeah? The grandfather died, and he takes all of the wealth, because he's a kafir, sah? The direct son is blocked. Khalas? He's a murtad. So you're saying, what if he comes back into Islam? Lahda. This kafir, you're saying, what if he comes back into Islam? So he comes back into Islam on the 1st of Feb, sah? Like, he's now a Muslim. He doesn't inherit anything. What we take the date of death into consideration. What was he when this person died? Was he a Muslim or a kafir? That's what we take into consideration. What was the other scenario that you said? If he's asli and he accepts Islam. Inherit who? Khalas, why wouldn't he? What do we take into consideration? مثلا Fulan Ahmed, he has an ibn over in مثلا in a kafir country in England, right? He's a kafir, and he has an ibn in the Middle East. He's a Muslim. This ibn was a kafir asli. Obviously, he can't be a kafir asli because he goes with the religion of the better person. And the religion, if a person dies, if a person is young, a child, he takes the religion of the Muslim. If his father is a Muslim and his mother is a kafir, he takes the religion of the father. If his father's a Viva, he's a Muslim then. He's a Muslim though, isn't it? Khalas. And you never say, if you see a Viva, you never say to him, once upon a time he was a kafir. Same hukum. As what is taken into consideration is the date of death. Whoever was a Muslim on the date of death, khalas, that is what's taken into consideration.
even if he doesn't
No, تفضل, go on.
even if he doesn't identify as a Muslim. Let's say my father became Muslim, but let's say another person, his father became Muslim, son doesn't identify as a Muslim, he's still Catholic, identifies as a Christian, and then later on he becomes Muslim. He's still taking the nasib of his father as Islam, even if he doesn't identify as it.
What was he when his father died? If his father died in January, and in December he said, you know what, I'll come back to Islam, the same year, 12 months later, khalas. He can't say, give me back the wealth that you put into the Bayt al-Mal or the Ashab al-Furud. No, he has no right of it, no right to it. Huh? Same with Riq, na'am. with the wasfi or the man', all of that, what is taken into consideration is the time of death. Like the last mas'ala before the qawaid, the last mas'ala, hajb al-shakhs is of two types. Hirman, nuqsan. طيب حرمان نقصان. What have we studied so far? What is hajb? What is hajb? Man, to prevent someone who's normally entitled to inheritance from inheritance. We said that types of hajb are how many? Two. What are they? Bil wasf, a trait, and bi shakhs. Bi wasfin, who can give me an example? A person is a slave, he doesn't inherit. A person is all of them, yani kafir, whatever it may be, the wasf, khalas, you don't inherit. Also, what you don't inherit fully is, or you don't inherit at all, is hajbi bi shakhsin. Someone might be preventing you from blocking. Okay. Now that someone that is preventing you from blocking is of two types. Either he totally blocks you out, or he partially takes you out. Totally and partially. An example of this is Ibn. Who inherits here? The Ibn. What has he done to this Ibn? He's totally hajabahu bil kulliyya. He has taken him out the game, as they say. He's literally taken him out. He said, you're not inheriting nothing. Why? Because he's in the way of him getting inheritance. Another example. Jad Ab. Who inherits? Jad. He doesn't get nothing. He's blocked. That is called hirman bil kulliyya. Yani literally just gives him, it just blocks them out. Who can give me another example? Jadda Ab. Jadda afwan. Who inherits? Jadda is totally blocked. If you go back to all of these, the condition for the Jadd to inherit is that there's no Ab. The condition for the Ibn to inherit is that there's no direct child. The condition for the grandmother to inherit is that there was no mother. That's another way of looking at it. Okay, another example. Ab and Akh Shaqiq. Who inherits here? Yep. He's blocked. He's blocked in totality. That's Hirman, Tam. Why? Because who blocks him? Naam. On what basis? Asaba, Jiha. Asaba. The Jiha was what? Bunuwatun, ubuwatun, ukhuwatun, umumatun, thumma al-wala. What was it? Bunuwatun, ubuwatun, ukhuwatun. So this ubuwa is higher than what? So that's why. So he has blocked him in totality. Is that understood? The very first type. Huh? Khalas. If you've understood that, then you've understood this. What is this type then? Who can tell me from the sisters? Huh? Partially. Who can give me an example? Ab. Ikhwa. Shaqiq. So here, the gets what? The can possibly get what or what? A sudus or a thuluth. She can only get a thuluth or a sudus. But these brothers here, these troublemakers, have taken her down from the thuluth to the sudus. Excellent. Another example. Zawj bint. The Zawj, he's either got a nisf half or a rubu'. What does he get here? Rubu'. Why? So she's taking him down from his higher rate to the lower rate. Who can give me another example? Zawja ibn. طيب, the Zawja gets what here? Thumun. He has taken her from a rubu' to a thumun. He's literally just dragged her down. So this type, the nuqsan, is when they do inherit, but they're dragged down a level. They are what? Dragged down a level. They understood? They are dragged down. They are taken down. Bint Ibn. Yeah, the Bint Ibn, the daughter of the son, she has a muqaddas. Why wouldn't she be? Are they not? No. Ashabul Furud are not six. Ashabul Furud are many. Ashabul Furud are many. The Zawj, is he not Sahibul Fard? Right. The Jadda I should say. The Jadda, is she not Sahibul Fard? But she's not from those six. The only reason why I mention those six is because those six will always inherit something. They can't be blocked. Hajj bihirman. شوف, زوج, زوجة, أب, ibn, bint. These Ashab al-Furud can never be blocked. Hajj bihirman. No one can say he doesn't inherit because there's a Zawj. The Zawj doesn't inherit because of this. The Zawj doesn't inherit. The Zawja doesn't inherit because of this, unless she's a kafira. The Ab doesn't inherit because of this. No such thing. The Jad, is he not Sahib al-Fard at times? Sudus. But he's not from these six. Why? Because the Jad, there are times when he's Hajj bihirman, he's blocked. There was no such thing. No. I can't have put that. That's bint. Yeah, same. Did I say that they all inherit? The other way around. Because Bint Ibn here, she's Sahibatul Fard. No. Well, you thought wrong. She's Sahib. They wouldn't even come into the picture. However, there's something that you need to know, which is when we say usul and furu', you know, here you've got ibn and bint, but who else comes into it? Ibn, however low you go. Bint, ibn. These people are included as the awlad, they're the offspring. Same for the jad. Abul jad. However high you go. So the six always inherit. She's what? Dawul Arham? Anyone below the bint will be Dawul Arham. Because what do we take into consideration? The male bloodline. We don't take into consideration the female bloodline. The only time we're going to take the female bloodline into consideration is what? When there's no one else. And they're called Zawul Arham. Right. We'll stop on that note, inshallah. The Qawa'id, the principles, we're going to study next week. So next week, what we're going to do, inshallah, we're going to go through it all over again from the beginning. Okay? I'm going to send you a book. I'm going to send you a booklet. I don't know how you're going to print it out if you didn't print 9 pages out, but it'll help you, inshallah. If you print that out and make it into a booklet for yourself, you can use it to You can use it for fara'id. You can use it for fara'id.